Hi, this is Kerry Artek with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily NVIDIA report for Thursday, August 15th, 2024. But before we check out the charts, I just want to ask you to please click like, share, subscribe, and check out wickedstocks.com, where we offer a full suite of both daily and weekly analytical videos, just like the daily Tesla and daily NVIDIA reports, daily analysis in the SPY, daily analysis in the Triple Q, weekly analysis in the S&P 500 index, the NASDAQ 100 index, and Apple stock, as well as 2 individual stock picks a week that you never see on YouTube that cater to the 3 to 5 week swing trader out to the 3 to 5 month near-term investor, always looking for 20% moves or more on those underlying stocks. And you get to see all of this for free. We offer a 5-day free trial up front. So check out wickedstocks.com. Let's take a look at the charts. I'm going to start with this one just to sort of catch you up on a buy signal that occurred Thursday of last week when we settled above this descending 98.74 1/3 speed line that then anticipated the descending 2/3 speed line at 119.73. We will probably test the 119.73 level today, holding above 112.57, I should say. 112.57 descending channel top that we closed above on Tuesday can contain session weakness, and above which 119.73 likely today. These are two pretty solid day trade levels. If we happen to push through 119.73, we can test 125.07 on an intraday basis. But if we close above 119.73, I'm going with that as a meaningful buy signal as we move into September trade. I would anticipate this 152.27 rising channel top. This could be by the end of September, could take longer into October. Tough to say, but it is pushing into the 160s as we move into early October. So closing above 119.73 is the sort of right now you're only swinging for the fences signal. When I say that, I'm talking beyond the 2 to 3 week time frame and into later September, early October with a settlement above 119.73. Now, of course, we still have this channel bottom at 125.07 that can be respected for its session containment level, its ability to contain daily buying pressures. And if you want to still wait for a settlement above 125.07 for what I would call longer-term buy signal clarity, you can. I like to act earlier, and I do think that the settlement above 119.73 is good enough. And I would then expect by, let's just say by the end of October or sooner, the 152.27 rising channel top. But until then, this is very sellable resistance. Anticipating once tested 105.21 by the end of next week. I'll get to that in a moment. And we could fall all the way back to 84.84 within several weeks of testing 119.73. But I will say testing 119.73, 105.21 becomes what I would call a 3 to 5 day objective. 105.21 can contain weekly selling pressures, and from there we could round back up to the 119.73 formation within a matter of days. This area all comes together over the next week and a half, 2 weeks, so it's not going to last long. But I do see it as a solid 3 to 5 day swing trade opportunity, selling 119.73, buying back at 105.21. But I will say that testing 119.73, we could fall all the way to 84.84 down here, and that's right about here on the chart, within 2 to 3 weeks of testing 119.73. In terms of clearly anticipating that 84.84 level, that would come with a settlement below 105.21. So if you're and so I'm throwing a lot of numbers here at you, but in terms of sell signal clarity, in terms of momentum reversal, shifting clearly back into the bearish column, that comes with a settlement below 105.21. But as I say, as we're testing this 119.73 speed line, if you're inclined to set a short that would allow for the mid 80s and dropping, that would be, I don't have a problem with that at all. It's just that in terms of, kind of a clarifier for 84.84 as an objective within a week or two of closing below 105.21, that would be it. So I hope that makes sense. I'll clarify this one more time, and that is to say that you can trade both sides of the market over the next 3 to 5 days, selling 119.73 and buying back at 105.21. talking to 3 to 5 day swing traders. But 2 to 3 week swing traders, you may set a short at 119.73, and then you're sort of awaiting or hoping, really, for a settlement below 105.21. I do see 119.73 as a slightly longer term resistance level. This could be beefed up to a 4-star resistance, actually, because it has that potentiality. And so, once again, it would be a settlement over the next 3 to 5 days following a test of 119.73. It would be a settlement over the next 3 to 5 days below 105.21 that would clarify 84.84 as a 2 to 3 week target. But if you want to sell 119.73 as a 3 to 5 week swing trade back to 84.84 or some variation of that, feel free. Now, yes, 97.40 has now been reduced to a session containment level because I think that if we close below 105.21, it really is a more meaningful sell signal than just back to 97.40. It really is a 1 to 2 week sell signal down to 84.84 and dropping. 84.84 is, by the way, over the next couple of weeks converging with that 75.60 level, that April low that I've been mentioning a lot over the last few weeks. So back to the day itself. I know many of you are day traders, buying 112.57, selling 119.73. If we close below 112.57, you should anticipate 105.21 probably tomorrow. Rising daily, able to contain weekly selling pressures. Once tested, we could round back up to 119.73 within several days, but closing below 105.21, as I say, expect 84.84 within 1 to 2 weeks. I'll also say that you can sell 119.73. As we move into September trade, you could stay short in anticipation perhaps of 84.84, but that doesn't fully clarify unless we close below 105.21. One more time to the upside, I just want to remind you that if we close today above 119.73, you should, at the very least, liquidate any short positions you have, because I do think it is a go-long strategy into later September, through September, 152.27, then in reach, let's just call it by the end of October or sooner, if we close today above 119.73. Is there anything else to say? I don't think so. I think I've said everything. Please click like, share, subscribe. Check out wickedstocks.com. Take advantage of that 5-day free trial for the Triple Q, the daily SPY analysis, the 2 stock picks a week, so forth and so on. You get 5 days. Check it out. I'll be back tomorrow, of course, with Friday's NVIDIA report, and you have a good evening.